for your enriching words. Your cross-state collaboration efforts highlight the unity of purpose in driving digital transformation. And indeed, as you have mentioned, this summit also marks "Achhe din aa gaye hain." Next, we have the privilege to hear from Mr. Sribharat Sir, Honorable MP, Visakhapatnam. Shri M. Bharat is an Indian educationist and politician who is a member of 18th Lok Sabha. Sir, your commitment to the region's growth is inspiring. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome him with a huge round of applause. Mr. Bharat.
Morning, everyone. To all the distinguished guests on the dais, they've been named multiple times. I just want to save time. So I've just been thinking what I should speak about today, and I asked Sridhar Garu what the audience is. So we have a good mix of entrepreneurs, CXOs, business leaders, IT professionals, students, some faculty members. So good diversity here. And I think some great points raised by the speakers before me. Andhra Pradesh is financially not in a great place. All of you know that, right? Yes? So necessity is the mother of invention. So being in a difficult financial position means that we are extremely ready for innovative solutions that will help us solve our problems. And what better way to do them than technology? So what I would ask of you is that innovate here or innovate somewhere else, but come and serve your product or service at this state. So what we did, I think, prior to 2019 was we wanted to encourage startups and said, we'll be your customer. If you're working on something, we'll be your pilot customer. You come and work on a district or a mandal or something, show proof of concept, and if it works, then we'll scale it across the state. So what you will find in the state of Andhra under the leadership of Lokesh Garu, or in particular in this parliament, because I represent it, is we'll be happy to be your test bed. Anyone has any idea that you would like to try, please come to Vizag first and we'll welcome you. And if it goes well, I'm sure the minister will take it up for the rest of the state. And so what does that need? We need you to think innovatively. I'm not talking about the system at large. I'm talking about each one of you individually. What I have found is, in spite of all our efforts, if you look at the amount of venture capital investment that's happening, Bangalore, I think B.V. Naidu Garu will attest to it, Bangalore investment is 10 times more than Hyderabad, or even more maybe. So they've created an ecosystem in Bangalore. I mean, in spite of the horrible traffic and the crumbling infrastructure and everything, there's something that's there in Bangalore that's working well. Now, what we are thinking about in Vizag is to create such an ecosystem. What are the necessary elements that need to come in? And think of the entire 360 degrees. It's not just bringing an incubator here. It's not just about building one university here. It's everything together. And so then we are open to feedback and we welcome all of you. I'm really glad that all of you have come, especially those who have come from different cities, out of state, out of country. We welcome you all to Visakhapatnam to this conference. From the government, what I can assure you is that if you have a solid idea, a solid product, solid service, we will take the risk. You will find that we have intent, and we also understand what you're doing. We're not the average politician. Both, I mean, we do have gray hair, but we're not that old. And we understand tech, I think, more than many politicians do. So you will find a very receptive environment. So there will be debate. We can't try every product, every service. You do have to be very good at what you're doing. But if you're able to prove that, I think I'll be very happy. And all of the companies that operate here, I think the total exports, the IT leaders of Vizag were telling me, of Andhra were telling me we're about 5,000 crores. Is that thereabouts? And Hyderabad is at what, 80,000? 85. So there's a long way to go. We have a very unique, beautiful city. Many of the IT companies, I see Murli Garu here, he has one of the best campuses, he's very lucky. Everyone is jealous of him. He has a view of the sea and mountains at his office. So, working in this serene environment is very good for us in many different ways. And I was just speaking to Gurnani ji about developing the tourism infrastructure, tourism ecosystem. So, like I said, the entire 360-degree approach. As far as research, Mr. B. Naidu just mentioned, there is a serious problem of high-quality research, not just in Andhra, but in the entire country. The quantity of research in India has gone up significantly over the last decade, so that's a good sign. The quality also has gone up, but not with the same measure. So the quality of research, quality of talent, it's a challenge. I mean, I don't know, sometimes when I'm captured on media, I have to be careful on being politically correct and saying the right things. But doing ethical research, doing research that is honest, is something that we're not finding very often in India. And that becomes a problem when a measure becomes a yardstick for any reward. So then we start seeing people gaming the system. So that's a problem we've found everywhere, right? In the Telugu society, in the Telugu professionals are now so strong in the, in TCS they're saying 15%, but in the US I think the percentage is even higher. I think 25%, 30% of all IT professionals are Telugu people. The top 5 highest, out of the top 10 highest test-taking centers for GMAT and GRE, 5 of those belong to the Telugu states. Hyderabad is number 1, but the next 4 are cities in Andhra. Rajahmundry, Vijayawada, Visakhapatnam. So we have a lot of aspirational people here. I interestingly saw one image just this morning. The number of people who pay more than 1 crore tax, who earn more than 1 crore of salary and pay tax in India. Very surprisingly, Telangana is at 1200, Karnataka is at 2800, and Andhra Pradesh is at 5400. So where are all these crorepathi's in India? I don't know. Actually, there's Maharashtra, which is number 1 by a distance, then Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, and then Andhra. Andhra is number 4. So either a lot of these people in these other states are not disclosing their income and making money in different ways, or Andhra people are more transparent and disclosing all of their income. Intent always makes a difference. I think if you see what Chandrababu Naidu Garu did to Hyderabad between 95 to 2004, what has created wealth for the Telugu community today. If you look at many reports, the fastest growing demographic language in the US is the Telugu community. The highest per capita incoming earning community in the US is again the Telugu community, beating even the Jewish community. This is not to blow my own trumpet. I'm just saying that the seed that was laid by Chandrababu Naidu Garu 25 years ago has borne fruit now over the last decade or so. So as Gurnani Garu mentioned, now it is 2047 vision. And with the policy that is so well written, which is covering so many different aspects, we request all of you to participate. We want you to be a part of this journey. Please help us accelerate. And these 5 years are very crucial. This is the foundation for that future. And please push us. Don't expect, just because I speak very rosy words here, that tomorrow everything will happen instantly. Anything in life requires persistence. But what our intent will not be lacking. Intent on my behalf, intent obviously on the government's behalf, Lokesh Garu's behalf. But those who have a will achieve. And we have already incubators working here. We have the hub in Andhra University. We have now HTPI coming up. We have things in Geetham. So elements of the ecosystem are coming up. But all of you need to come and fill the gaps. And I'm sure we will have great success in Visakhapatnam. And as some people mentioned, more people are talking about Vizag. And I hope that just keeps getting accelerated more and more. Again, I'd like to thank all of the guests who participated in this event and have now starting to look at Vizag differently. I look forward to seeing that changing even more. Thank you.